This week, we're taking a look at players that should be avoided in 2016 fantasy football drafts. To help us, we have Jon Collins of Fantasy Sports Locker Room. Jon, based on current value, give us a quarterback and running back that you'll be avoiding in fantasy drafts this season.
I think that you're paying for a lot of 2015 production with Russell Wilson that I'm not sure is going to sustain into 2016. He's ranked at QB3 or 40th overall by ADP, but as you know, in most drafts, you're going to have to pay more than that for him given an early quarterback run. So I think that the opportunity cost is significant with Russell Wilson, and I think that you're paying for stats that he put up in the second half of last year that aren't sustainable. This is a run-first football team. Last year, Marshawn Lynch gets hurt, Thomas Rawls goes down, and they struggle to run the ball, therefore they lean on the pass. I don't think you're going to see them hammer the ball to Doug Baldwin this year as they did, and if they do, I don't think you're going to see Baldwin keep up that level of production over the course of a full season. Again, there's Jimmy Graham there who should add some value but struggled to integrate last season, and I just think when they get down to business, Seattle wants to run the football, and they're going to be able to do it more effectively this year with improved line and additions in the backfield. I think they lean away from the pass, and as such, you can't get second half production out of Russell Wilson. Big Ben's going 12 spots later by ADP. Drew Brees comes in at number 6, but what's most interesting is with a guy like Ben, say, he missed a quarter of the season last year. He played in just parts of other games, and he still threw for just 100 fewer yards than Wilson. The point there is you don't have to go after Ben, but there's more consistent levels of production out there that come at a cheaper cost. At RB20, ADP of 49, it's not that I think Jeremy Hill is way overpriced, it's just that I think there's a lot more upside right around him at that point in your draft. With Hill, we've got an interesting situation in Cincinnati where the team is implementing a new offensive philosophy this year, and I expect it to trend significantly toward the pass, certainly much more so than it did with Hugh Jackson at the helm in 2014 and 15. To that end, the team averaged 480 rush attempts in those 2 seasons, and I don't think they're going to get anywhere near that. That means fewer opportunities overall for Hill. Moreover, I think that as we trend toward the pass, you're going to see more of Giovanni Bernard on the field. Remember that Hill caught just 15 balls last season. With that in mind, getting to 225 touches is going to be nearly impossible for him this year. And in terms of carries, he averaged less than 4 per carry last season. Sure, he scored double-digit TDs, and again, he will get goal line work this year, but those touchdowns are no guarantee, and again, there's just more upside around him. I'm looking at guys like Jeremy Langford, Matt Jones, and even Ryan Matthews to deliver better return on investment at that point in the draft.
Check out what all the experts think by viewing our NFL Expert Consensus rankings, and be sure to prepare for your upcoming fantasy football drafts by practicing with our free mock draft simulator tool, both available at fantasypros.com.